The Phone Booth in Mr. Hirota's Garden by Heather Smith and Rachel Wada. Every morning, Makio visited his neighbour, Mr. Hirota. Together they sat at the edge of his garden, looking down at the small figures on the harbour. They made a game of spotting Makio's dad as he unloaded the morning catch, and Mr. Hirota's daughter, Fumika, as she cleaned and gutted the fish. "I see them," Makio would say. Mr. Hirota would laugh. "You win again, Makio." It was one of their favourite games. They were playing it when the shaking started and the big wave came. Makio's father loved the ocean. He'd say, "Listen, Makio, the ocean is saying good morning." The lapping waves would whisper, "Ohio, ohio, ohio." Makio always returned the greeting, "Ohayo gozaimasu, ocean." But on the day the big wave came, the ocean didn't whisper. It roared. Rumble, boom, crash. Makio watched as the wave got bigger and bigger. "Oh, oh, oh," cried Mr. Hirota. A big, watery hand swept into the harbour, snatching everything and everyone in its grasp. It even took Makio's voice. Everyone lost someone the day the big wave came. Silence hung over the village like a dark, heavy cloud. Then one day, rat-tat-tat, rrr-rrr-rrr, thump, 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 Makio watched from his window. Mr. Hirota was building something. But what? It was a phone booth, painted white and with many panes of glass. Mr. Hirota went inside. His voice floated out. "Fumika, it's your father. I miss you." Makio was confused. Fumika had been snatched by the ocean, just like Makio's dad. When Mr. Hirota left the booth, Makio crept inside. An old-fashioned phone sat on the table. It had no plugs or wires. It was a phone connected to nowhere. Mr. Hirota visited his phone booth every day. Soon, the other villagers did too. Their voices floated on the wind. "Hello, cousin. Today I fixed the boat. I will fish again soon." "Hello, Mum. I planted a tree for you today, a maple, your favourite." "Sister, how are you? I rode your bike today. It fits me now." "Hello, my love. I painted our bedroom your favourite shade of blue." Makio went down to the harbour. For the first time since the big wave came, he used his voice. He screamed at the ocean, "Bring our people back!" The waves lapped gently. "Ohio, ohio, ohio." Makio sighed and looked up. Mr. Hirota's phone booth sat high on the hill like a lighthouse. The climb back up the hill was tiring. Makio was hot and sweaty. The phone felt cool in his hand. "Dad, it's me. Can you hear me? I yelled at the ocean. It said good morning anyway. Guess what? I did really well on my math test. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom. Everything is pink. Mum painted your room your favourite shade of blue. I miss you, Dad." Every morning, Makio looks down at the harbour. When the ocean says good morning, Makio thinks of his dad. Someday he'll return the greeting, but for now he makes a game of spotting Mr. Hirota from high on the hill. I see you, Makio calls. Mr. Hirota smiles and waves. It's one of their favourite games.